Hello everyone, it is JonalotGG here, and welcome back to West of Loathing, where we are slithering into this last cave. Ooh. Finally got him. Okay, you are really pushing your luck here. If you get any posts, they're definitely going to attack you. Alright, actually, let's go over to the scooter. No way he's going back in there. Open the door. Tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Map. There's a bunch of stuff here for scooter stuff. Talk. Dangerous spider. One of us better watch the horses. They ain't gonna do us much good. Drug off in a hole somewheres. Okay, you wait here, and I'll shout if I need you. Why am I not allowed to go back in there? Map. Let's go somewhere else, then. Let's go to the... Let's go ahead and wander. Find something new. Discover new map location. Silversmith's house. Ooh, neat. Spot a small cottage off on the horizon with what looks like a workable pork table in front of it. Oh, it's all the way down here. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. It's weird that a silversmith would leave his tools out in the open like this. Bullets is all anyone uses silver for anymore. Fella probably got sick of doing it. Ah. Intriguing, intriguing. Pick the lock. Map, I need safe cracking. I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. Looks like a tricky one. We just gonna bust in and loot the joint? It's okay, look at all the dust over everything. This guy checked out ages ago. Fair enough, let's do it. Yup. Shelf looks pretty picked over. Find a couple of things that still look edible. Instant grits and plum pudding. 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized. Maybe the guy was hiding something. I need 10 moxie for that. And what am I doing in here? Instant grits. Increase your muscle by 3 for the rest of the day. My stomach's full, though. Alright, so... Mysticality. Sorry. Do I need moxie or mysticality? I need 10 moxie. So I need one more map. Oh well. Oh, there's a spittoon! So far we've got one spittoon every episode. Yay! A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. What? Really? If it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! Look, I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! I'm investigating! Okay, fine, have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon. And it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise. Gloop. And breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now, you are choking in the miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. Ugh. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, the metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will, so there. Wrong thing. So... Ooh. Lapel, 2 spells damage, 2 muscle, 2 mysticality, 2 moxie. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, and with this I can get this. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. Not Platter, Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. We write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. Let's hit the road. Oh, it's all the way up there. You discovered a new location. Fort All Dead. You see it at the opposing silhouette of an army fort on the horizon. I'm gonna keep going to the fort, to the Silver Plater. Ooh, stuffs. Hey there, Susie. There's another ranch out this way. It's Butterfield Ranch, dairy farm, mainly. Alright, we can check it out. Alright, the Silver Plater. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know. Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. Man grins, feeling a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options? I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action points. And maybe something else. I can plate your melee weapon, what you're using there. It'll do more damage that way. So it'll increase the damage of your equipped melee weapon by 3, or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. I'll consider it later. I can plate your pistol, it'll do more damage. This will increase the damage of your equipped pistol by 3, or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. I dropped my phone, 1 second. Say, that's a fine-looking tongue you got there. I could plate that for you. My actual tongue? The one in my head? Yep. Maybe later. Let's go to Fort All Dead, see what they've got. Ooh, more stuff. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. Okay, well, we'll take a look. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Alright. Doesn't seem to notice yet. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me. Beg your pardon, sorry. There's no force in the universe that can get this tarp off this crate. Hey, flush toilet. Flush toilet. Flush hand. Flush hand. Oh, it's missing. Rifleman insignia pin. I got more XP. Oh. Nah. So, Rifleman insignia pin. +3 in pistol. Oh, man. Kinda want that. Table has a little model of the region on it. Giant map of the region. Let's swim to the barracks. Pick the locks. Melding salts. Hard tack. Military grade whiskey, smelling salts, and an army field trauma kit. I need another needle. More needles! Incendiary bullet. Smelling salts. Skeleton bones, skull chips, handful of loose teeth. Ow. Only one containing important military air. What is the skeleton bone? Incendiary bullet. Used in combat sets them on fire. Alright. Alright, got nothing here apparently. Shelves filled with the skeleton army's food supply. Ay ay ay. Oh shoot, there I am. Alright. Cannons. This trash can smells terrible. Old patrol cap. 3 pistol attack damage. I'm gonna take that. Ah. Look inside. Robe receipt. Interesting. Receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Evil-looking leather-bound tome. Introductory next mex. Last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating. reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer. The entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Man. Mass Grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. A fight! Oh, shoot. He's probably gonna be immune to... Shoot. Oh, shoot. I am so screwed. Recover 10 HP. I need more than that. Snake Medicine. Heal. Play it on your side of the battlefield. I need that. Whiff! How dare you, Snake? I have no action points remaining. This is 7 damage. Oh, shoot. Yep, that ruined my pistol damage. No! I died. I got so angry at losing the fight that you pass out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry, though, and sober. Let's mosey. That means I can do other stuff. Consumables. Ah, this guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. Do I have a track accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you give me some broken leg pills? Rescue mission. Okay, coming up. Jeez, how far north is this place? Rescue mission. Let's go. Ha ha ha. A loud thwack. Thwack noise draws your attention, and you follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a bighorn sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. Trick him requires Hornswoggle 3. Really? As he's hauling the implement up on his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eye. Test him. Ow! Why are all these guys so tough? What the hell? Next unit, sitting in Mimothy's saddle. How did she do that? What? Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. Jimothy Schmalkern, what's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attack and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills. That these work at all, or that they only work on legs? Armor by 5, maximum HP by 10, restores 10 HP. Alright, so need any errands? Well, you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Humming cave. I'll be right back with it. Humming cave. You catch an overturned wagon. Look for the wreckage. Modern snake oiler, issue 147. Nice! Read it. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce target's moxie. Good medicine skill that lets you recover HP in combat. I'm gonna go with good medicine. Open your eyes again, it appears that someone has stolen the magazine. You practice making the snail oil concoction until you can do it with your eyes closed. LOL. Ooh. Must be what the nun was talking about. Purple grass. I need 10 muscle for that. What is my muscle now? 9, so... Gives you grin and skull skill. Are you sure you want to read it? Sure. It's okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. The book vanishes and Papa spoke. Spooky. So what does that do? Grin and skull. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary, but you know what would be double scary? Yes, you do. Base damage 10. What? Alright, so I'm gonna eat this plum pudding. You eat the pudding even though you haven't eaten your meat. No dark sarcasm. Alright. So now I can push this over. And I'll keep the snake at bay. Wow, what is that thing? It's a teleporter! What in the world? Bizarre room. This looks dangerous. Weird device, take it. Strange stone arrow. Monolith is dark. Looks like there's a huge cave-in at some point. This triangular object made out of strange stone-like material shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Alright, let's go. The strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping and rolling around of its own accord. Practically drives you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. I'll finish this mission first, then I'll go there. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave and the purple grass? Yep, here you go. 30 XP. I'll go ahead and leave now. Alright, I should also probably go back to dirt water to heal this guy. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. 699 meat. Wow. Only thing that would have made it that worse was 666. Check on him. Yep, here you go. Whew, thanks for... I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. Well, that was nice. Even though it wasted 200 meat, I didn't get anything out of it. Beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Looks like a regular old house. You sure this is where the gizmo said to go? Maybe it's weirder inside. Nip, I need foraging. The professor. Excuse me, my name's Jimothy Schmelkern. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo and sort of followed the bleeping and let me hear. Well, I'll be. It's certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is vibrato technology, and I just happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. What now? Vibrato. Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living for as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble socket into the socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it off, on or off. Swipe. Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Ah, you're the adventures of types. So bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great! First priority will get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, you see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? Components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the parts I need from that much. Roger that. These books are concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. Professor's Keystone Fabricator. He's waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Annotated with circles and lines. The books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Flush it. 4 XP. Check yourself. Microscope mics that live on your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to Butterfield Ranch. Oh, we got a cow here. Alright, you're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Please work. Please work. Okay, I can take a couple more hits from this guy. And because it's an animal, I can deal double damage with this. What? It's an animal! Alright. Build something about it. Alright. What happened to that wall that's right there, huh? Gain 1 AP. Good medicine. Sniff it. You have 1 action point. This will not end your turn. Heal yourself for 10 HP. Oh, that's a spell. That's what it is. Okay. 10 hot damage and set the target on fire if the target is flammable. Restore 5 HP. Alright, let's shoot it. It's gonna take some good strategy. Alright, 1 more round and I should be good. Shoot! Shoot! What happened? What is with this barricade? What does it do, apparently? Does it just block from spells? You banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. You got an item, tainted beefsteak. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. This would have been a prime piece of beef full of potential before its owner was taken over by a smoldering demonic spirit. Now it's, well, done. Muscle by 6 for the rest of the day, neat. Taken by force from one of the lesser regions of demonic cows. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Hooray! Wow, this place is ruined. Buried in the smoldering embers. You got a red-hot poker. It deals hot damage instead of physical. 6 to 9. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing much melee damage anyway. You have nothing to churn. Curly was here. Curly! Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch labeled Coal Ridge. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. To your horror, you see that every single cow in Butterfield Dairy, in the Butterfield Dairy herd, is now an Ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you go near them. Well, considering how much I had to use on the last one, I don't think I'm going to be good. So let's go ahead and go to Coal Ridge Mine. Big Apple. I'm going to keep going. Have fun with your rocks, Hoss. I'll watch the horses. Wait, what? Well, I'll bring them out. Some of those rocks might be valuable. Well, if you bring them out here and they're on the level, I'll help you carry them back to town. I would hope so. Nothing in there. Row of lockers. Must have been used for storing personal effects of the fellows who used to work in this mine. First one is labeled Ellsbury WM. White goo. Loose Ben. Ellsbury's helmet. Bottle of laudanum. Alright. Second locker. Open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into a locker and filled it with shaving cream. Alright. Alright, so it's not that bad. Alright. Alright, let's just shoot it. Alright. And shoot it. Victory! Skeleton bones, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Open the third locker. Combination lock in here, and you don't know the combo. Oh well. Loot it. 59. Hey! It's Pogo Stick. It's an exposed meat vein. I would be able to... Don't I have a pickaxe? Map, I was thinking of Markiplier's playthrough from today. Map. Of course, I'm recording this like a week in advance, so yeah. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Climb down. Can I get a pickaxe from this? Ooh. Dig. Curly's compass. But that dude must have always been lost because this is being pointed every which way but north. Pointing generally southwestish. Northwestish. Okay. Unrefined meat nuggets. Ooh. You don't like this spiral at all. Cart looks only partially real. Unrefined meat nugget. What is this? Oh, it's upside down. Looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Har har har. Frighteningly normal. It goes further expected to swarm. Rip it out. Unrefined meat nugget. Okay. Take the fluid. Unrefined meat nugget. I got an unrefined meat nugget from fluid. Okay then. Alright, so well I looted the mine now and I've got a bunch more meat nuggets and a bunch more meat. Got some meat on my bones with this. Bones, skull chips. Maybe, perhaps you should sell them to a dental student. What is this? Increase armor by 5 for the rest of the day. That's pretty good, actually. Northwestish. Well, I would follow that, guys, but I kind of need to leave this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to smash the like button in the face like a boss. And for now, just swim your way to victory. Farewell.